What was your school's black market? My older brother practically owned our high school's underground economy, and his specialty was selling fake IDs that were so good they fooled actual government employees. You see, our dad worked for the DMV and had access to all the official equipment, templates, and even the special paper they used for real licenses. What started as my brother making a few fake IDs for seniors who wanted to buy beer quickly turned into a full-scale operation. He was pulling in over $100 a week, which for a high school kid in 1988 was absolutely insane money. The IDs were perfect. They had all the right holograms, the correct fonts, even the proper thickness and magnetic strips that actually worked when scanned. Teachers, parents, nobody had a clue what was happening. But here's where things got complicated. My brother had this rule that he'd only sell to kids he trusted, and he'd never sell to anyone under 16. Well, this freshman named Marcus kept begging him for weeks to make him an ID. Marcus was barely 14, looked about 12, and was honestly the last person who should have a fake ID. My brother kept refusing, but Marcus eventually offered him $300 cash, more than double the usual price, and claimed he needed it for a family emergency. Against his better judgment, my brother took the deal. I remember him showing me the ID afterward, and it was flawless. Marcus looked ridiculous in the photo, but the document itself was government quality perfect. The hologram caught light perfectly, and the barcode on the back was fully functional. 3 days later, I'm sitting in chemistry class when our principal's voice comes over the intercom, asking for Marcus to report to the office immediately. We all figured he was in trouble for something minor, but then about 20 minutes later, we hear sirens outside. Not just one or two, I'm talking about a full convoy of police cars, ambulances, and even what looked like FBI vehicles pulling into our school parking lot. Turns out Marcus had used the fake ID to rent a car from Enterprise downtown, but he didn't just go for a joyride around town. This kid somehow managed to drive the rental car straight through the front entrance of our local bank during lunch hour, walked inside covered in blood from the crash, and calmly announced he was robbing the place. The whole thing was caught on security cameras. Marcus, this tiny 14-year-old kid, standing in a destroyed bank lobby, glass everywhere, car alarm still blaring behind him, asking the terrified tellers to empty their drawers. The bank employees were so shocked by the absurdity of the situation that they actually started laughing, which apparently made Marcus even more determined to prove he was serious. He managed to walk out with over $2,000 in cash before the police arrived. But here's the kicker. When they caught him 3 blocks away, still covered in red liquid and carrying a bag full of money, Marcus told the officers he did it because his little sister needed surgery they couldn't afford, and insurance had denied their claim twice. During the investigation, the fake ID never came up because Marcus had ditched it in the car wreckage, and when asked how he rented the vehicle, he just said he knew someone who helped him. My brother never faced any consequences, but he immediately shut down his entire operation that same day. The local news picked up Marcus's story and raised over $35,000 for his sister's surgery, and the judge only gave him 6 months after the bank decided not to press charges.